Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a hair review, and this is a special hair review because this is a 100% synthetic hair and it looks amazing. It's not too shiny, it doesn't get tangled, and I've been really loving this hair. I've actually been really loving wigs in general as a protective hairstyle. I was experimenting between human and synthetic hair, and sometimes the synthetic wigs, there's not that much of a big difference in quality in between the human hair and the synthetic wigs. Because the technology is getting really good, you can get away with wearing a synthetic wig, and it's especially good if you like to change up your hairstyles a lot. If you're someone who likes to have the same hairstyle for a long time, then investing in a human hair wig is better because it will last you for a year or even longer than that. But with sort of synthetic wigs, they will last you up to 2 to 3 months, which is probably the maximum. So even though they still look good, they do sort of wear out, so you really need to try and look after them and keep them really well. So let's just talk about this wig. So this wig is about 22 inches. I'm not sure if you can see, but it comes all the way down to mid-waist. So it comes down to waist length, and it's a V at the back. It's a really beautiful length. I feel really feminine, really beautiful with this length. So I love how it actually looks. It's nice and glossy, but not too shiny. Like sometimes the fake synthetic hair can look really shiny and make you look like a doll, but I don't feel like a doll wearing this. I feel like it's a really great texture. Not too overly thick, it's not too thin, it's just the right density. Like, I don't like it when wigs have too much hair on it because it looks slightly ridiculous on my head. I've got not a big head or a small head, but if I have too much hair on my head, I look a little bit silly. So I really do love this wig. It's a frontal lace wig, so you have a lace from here to here. I decided to, I didn't dye it or anything like that. I just used a bit of foundation and went over the lace to change the colour. It's got combs in the side and in the back, and it's got an elasticated back to adjust it. You could obviously cut it out or make it bigger or adjust it or customize it to the way that you want it to be. But for me, I found it really fit my head. I liked it because usually when I have wigs, they come up slightly too big and I have to make my own elastic and sew it and customize it myself. Whereas with this, it feels really snug on my head. So if you've got a small to medium sized head, then this wig is really good for you because it fits me pretty perfectly in the back. It's tight, it feels like it's not going anywhere. Even if I decided that I didn't want to use the comb clips, I believe that it wouldn't move or go anywhere. So it just sits firmly on my head. As for the hairline is pretty thick. You're gonna do lots of plucking. I didn't do lots of plucking. I did a bit of plucking here and there, but you can pluck more or less depending on your liking. I'm a beginner newbie with wigs, so I am a little bit afraid to over pluck them because one time I plucked it and then ripped a hole in my new wig and I was devastated. So I try not to over pluck them. But yeah, you could just pluck it and make it different and you know, thin the hairline a little bit more as you like it. I know some people really like it thin, but then I think if you make it too thin, it might look like a bald spot. So I didn't do that to mine. Overall, I really like the quality of it. It feels really good, like no tangles, it's shiny, like, and it just flows. It's just got that flow. You can see I really love this. So I'll leave the link in the description to where you can buy this wig. I got it on Amazon. It was super cheap. It was around £30 or something like that, £30. Really cheap wig. I mean, compared to a human wig, you can look at starting from £100 all the way up to £500 for a human wig. And bearing in mind they do last for 1 to 2 years, However, I think, you know, you could buy one of these kinds of high quality, well, not high quality, but it's good quality synthetic hairs every 3 months, and you can have a different style. You don't have to stick to the same one. You just wash it like normal hair. It just doesn't, you don't need to do anything specific to it. Just wash it, look after it. Obviously you can't use heat on it unless it says that you can use heat. I actually haven't tried heat on this. I haven't checked whether or not it can take heat, but I haven't had to use heat on it. So I've just really been enjoying the way that this wig has come straight out of the box. I literally didn't change it. It was straight wig out of the box, and I didn't need to do anything to it. So if you want to try this hair out, I'll leave the link in the description, because I think this is a really great buy. I'm going to buy it again and again, and different styles from this kind of brand, because I love this. It's just amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm saying love. You can see how in love I am with this. And it's really good and long. I don't think I've ever had a wig this long. I think this is my longest wig ever. My longest wig. And I feel really good in it. Don't forget to click the link in the description to get my free glow up guide.